Good morning. I was trying to take just pictures, still pictures, but once again, there's just too much beauty out here, so we need a video. These are, I think that I just wait all year long for the October burst of dahlias because, wow, they love this cool night. See, there's just so many blooms, and I'm not picking every single flower to take it in the house. I have so many vases. Brian said last night, wow, it's a big problem to have when I've got so many vases full of flowers in the house. So sometimes I wish I had a bride to give them to because they're really beautiful. So here's just an overview of what's blooming. This is Otto's Thrill, and it is just wonderful. It's an outstanding dahlia. Let's see if I can get a close up. Yep. It's just so pretty. And I had watched one of the dahlia farms video a couple of months ago, I guess, about what to fertilize with, and ordered that fertilizer and used it. And some of these that were not performing at all, it just completely turned them around. Who knew? Brian always laughs at me about fertilizing because that is just not my strong point. But this one, I don't understand. This is a Cafe LA. This is the second year it only has buds like that. So I don't know. They never mature. It has not had one bloom on it in 2 years, so I guess it's going to get on the compost pile. Here's a really pretty one, and I guess I need to research the name of that because I don't know it. But that one is Cafe LA Royale right there, and it's last year it didn't bloom hardly at all. This year it's just over and over, many blooms. These are the Harvey Coop right there. They're not full blown yet. It's beautiful. See, there's Otto's Thrill again. Wow. This one, Holly Hill Black Widow. It is a beautiful dark red. It's kind of hard to see it. Miss Amara. Very lovely, lovely. And then here's a breakout bud. They bloom over and over and over. And here's an overview. There's eucalyptus, and then we have dahlias. I picked probably 20 last night, so it's not real full enough. I do love my dahlias, y'all. This one gets perfection, and it is pretty perfect. It lasts a long time in the vase. And I don't even know. I've probably gotten 40 flowers off of this one. It might be 2 tubers. This has been a huge success right here. This bed, I think we got some compost 2 or 3 years ago that was full of weeds. And so back here, this bed just became just infested. It was just, I couldn't keep them pulled. It was awful. So I planted pretty heavy of the pineapple sage. Y'all, that came in a little 3-inch pot from Colonial Farms. And look at it. It's just full of buds and blooms. There's 2 plants in there. And then the nasturtiums down there are still blooming. Red flowers seem to really, once it gets cool at night, wow, this just kind of takes my breath away when I see it. There is a hummingbird. I don't know if you can see the hummingbird, but there it is. I was fixing to say the hummingbirds love it. And there he is. I can't zoom in. There he is. Yep, there it is. You can't script this, y'all. Thank you, Lord, thank you. Look there. Amazing. Amazing. Kind of unbelievable, because I chased them around in the garden out here one day and stood out here and stood and couldn't catch them, and then I'm standing here and here he comes. Aren't they amazing little creatures? Let's see how close he's gonna get. Well, maybe that will sell you on getting pineapple sage, because they love it. And we only have one, maybe two hummingbirds that come every year. I know some of y'all have like a whole flock of them, but we don't. This is all we have. So anyway, that's the pineapple sage with Mr. Hummingbird in there. There's some chrysanthemums. This is the lemon verbena. And that's been a good, there's my shadow and my baby shadows over there. Wrestling, always wrestling. Teeny? Overview of the garden. The peas are just about done. I've had a good mess off of those. The okra I got tired of picking, so I didn't. I stopped. Those peas are done. The basil back there is still pretty good, and this is the bed of collards. So I guess I should transplant some of them and spread them out. The peppers are still there a lot, and this is all day, every day. So this is the garden. Let's show you the chrysanthemums right quick. This is the lavender bed. I have a row of lavender there. That's the phenomenal lavender. And then this is Ryan's pink chrysanthemum. I love that chrysanthemum. This is the roses. They're struggling. I didn't ever fertilize them like I was supposed to this last time, and then waited too late. So Miss Huff has loved where I put her right here. This has been a great, well, that was a good transplant. It's a little bit too big, but I'll deal with that next year. There's another lavender. The tube roses are still, and here I'm not sure of the name of this chrysanthemum. It's pale yellow, and then that is Mexican tarragon right there. But old garden chrysanthemums, they really do, they're just carefree. You just plant them and they spread. So they're a good flower, good perennial to have in your garden. See over here, the rose is still blooming on the archway over there. And here's from out here. I planted this area right here because I can see it from my kitchen window. And so I would stand there and try to decide what was in the way and what was blocking it and where I needed flowers so that I could see them from the kitchen window. And so this is my view out the kitchen window, and I think it's success. So this is Mona. One more overview. Brian mowed last night and now it looks like carpet this morning. This is such a wonderful time of year. The ginkgo hadn't started turning yet, but it will. So I hope you have a good day. Thank you for coming along. This is Mona from Winterpast.